Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess it was about the end of 2020. So my girlfriend kept telling me, hey, we need to, go into business. You do all this cooking, we should consider doing a food truck. I was like, nah. Then after 2020 and business was going crazy and the whole world was different, I was like, you know what? Now probably is the time to go into business for myself. Now I'm a year or so into having a food truck, which still every now and then I'll be like, okay, so if I would have asked younger me 20 years ago, would you be doing this? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of it, is staying open to new things.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. On the personal level, I think about the opportunity to prolong, our lives and enhance the quality of our lives by being as healthy as possible.
Yeah.
So for me, that's one reason why, especially people of color, it's important to me, is because we tend to be those who have more diseases and ailments that tend to be food-based. Also, I don't only want to serve people from my truck. I also want to encourage people to have fun at home, because, cooking and that relationship with food is important.
Absolutely.
It's extremely important, as you know, but especially when we talk about foods that are grown, foods that are plant-based. I share with people all the time how I cook food, the different things that I've prepared, the mistakes that I've made. And I wouldn't even call it a mistake. I would call it a learning lesson, because it's okay to play with food and it not come out okay.
Yeah.
I think some people believe that, oh, well, you know how to cook, so it's easy to do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, no, that's not the case.
Yeah.
I'm like, for me, I had to go through a trial and error. I had to get to the point where I was comfortable. And then once I really felt comfortable with what I was doing, game over. And for me, the way I look at the kitchen is, it's almost like an artist that has a blank slate where you go in, you play, you do all types of different things, but because it's your masterpiece, it's a masterpiece. That's the way we look at it.
What you inspired? That was terrible. Let's try.
It's all good. No. It's all good. It's all good.
So, okay.
I think a lot of my brothers and sisters specifically, they have an idea as to what a vegan looks like. And so they think about, some hippie who's, this dude who just loves trees from California. Yeah. And I'm like, nah, it's far from it. I'm like, regardless of color, gender, you've got lots of people, who are involved as far as this movement goes. What I tell people is, as far as I go, and I learned this from my mom in terms of coming up with different things, was she said, don't try to reinvent anything. Take the same skills that you knew before and apply it to vegetables. Number one, I love to give people a good experience while they're eating, but number two, hopefully it will continue to inspire people to say, yo, if he can do that, I can do that too. You know what I'm saying?
They give a bad name to vegan food, right? You go out to places and they don't put that love and care into the options, and people associate that with vegan food, right?
Absolutely. And that's the one thing that I think we kind of live by here, is I tell people, food is my love language.
Yeah.
Food is absolutely my love language. That's the way that I go about showing people that I care, showing compassion. So, and it's a cool thing to do too, but again, it goes back to the relationship with your food.
What is one of your favorite dishes that you've been serving?
Mushrooms to me. I think mushrooms, hands down, the dopest item as far as food goes on the planet. So what we do is, we've got fresh oyster mushrooms that I get from a local farm, shout out to High Five. And I do them the same way that, whenever I was growing up, my mother would do fried chicken. So the recipe is similar to what she did. Everything from the crust, the crispiness, the flavor and the batter. We try to make it all one of those experiences where you say, damn, this is fire.
you were telling me a little bit about the area. Could you elaborate a little more?
Yeah. What's cool about where we're at, so we're located in East Austin off of 11th and Lydia, but in specific, this block right here, it's all Black business owners. So we've got, our food truck here. We've got my man Tony with Tony's Jamaican. He's been featured a lot. He's the OG in the area. And then we got my man Jerome, who's got a barbecue spot over here too. So, but it's dope though. It's dope to be able to have not only small businesses, but Black-owned small businesses. But what's cool is, there's a lot of, non-vegans that are over here also that'll eat their food, but we've had quite a few of them that'll try our stuff and say, yo, I would have never, I would have never tried it, but I can smell it. And I started hearing some people talking about it. About 45% of our customers are non-vegans, which is huge. Yeah. So for me, that means people are coming back because they enjoy the taste of the food. That means the world to me. And I love my vegans, but when my non-vegans enjoy it,
I got you.
it touches me a little bit different because number one, it's someone who doesn't typically do this, who enjoys it, but two, that means they really enjoy the food, the flavor of the food. So
I love that. What do we got here?
All right, so we've got a few different items for my VIP guests. So we've got our lemon pepper wings. So I've got the southern fried oyster mushrooms, come with the seasoned waffle fries, got the lemon, and we got the hot sauce. Then we've got our beer battered cauliflower chicken sandwich. Those joints are big. We make those joints really, really big. especially for the fellas who say, I can't get full off of vegan. Yes, you can.
I have a friend who said the exact thing.
Yeah, don't you give me that nonsense. So we got that. We got the cheese dripped on it, loaded with the cabbage, the tomato, all the goodies. That also comes with the seasoned fries. Then we have our dime bag extraordinaire. So what's in this dime bag? You get 10 lion's mane nuggets for $10. Looking crispy, looking beautiful. It's a nugget. Yeah, check it out. It's a nugget, a mushroom nugget. So I'm gonna go ahead and break me off a little piece and get a little bite, dip it off in that hot sauce.
Still hits. I'm sure you've had it so many times.
Yeah, I have. I'm feeling it. Oh yeah.
Okay, well thank you so much for being the first episode of this series. I think we started, hopefully not too strong because the standard's really high now, but any last words?
How we do. Like I said, thank you so much for coming, first off. But again, my goal is to make eating veggies fun, dope, enjoyable, make you look forward to them. So if you're ever in Austin, come see us.
Sounds good. It was nice seeing you.
Absolutely. Great seeing you.
Have a good one. Good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.